yeah, so I'm feeling pretty positive right now. I'm going to be multitasking for a minute. But I'm feeling pretty positive right now because I'm done working for this week, for one thing. That's not necessarily the positive part. I mean, it's positive, but it's not like, it's exciting, but positive isn't necessarily the right word. Exciting is more the word. But anyway, feeling positive because I just paid a bunch of bills that need paid that like are due, most of them in the next few days, maybe next week or so. So I did that. I also paid the house last night. Well, I paid the payment, the most recent payment for the house. But anyway, I got the bills paid, and so a little bit left over to pay off Fred's last phone bill from Verizon. So we're going to be paying that. And I got money today. I got paid from one of the people that I watch. They have kids. I got $60. I just splashed water everywhere. So that's exciting, and we're getting ready to go get food. So it's just super exciting. I'm able to pay things, and I don't know if I told you that I'm putting like things into like 3 different categories. I told you, I don't remember, but I'm just pretty excited, especially since there's food. I'm making my way. I don't know where yet, but we're getting food, and I'm excited. And I'll show you this thing because I'm getting ready to show Brett because it's gray. But I was looking in this toy box thing that we have. It's like a, I don't know how well you can see. There's a toy box thing in there, and has some random toys in it and stuff that my mom just got at a yard sale or something. This was in the bottom of it. It is very pokey. It's not very kid friendly.
You know, I saw these and I saw them like, are those scissors? Well, maybe they're like little kid like scissors for like a princess doll or something, but
They're very pokey.
No, you're right. Those are very pointy.
They look fun, but they're not kid friendly. So I saw those and as the kids were playing today, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take that. They hadn't pulled them out or anything yet, but I saw them sitting at the bottom. I'm like, oh, I think I'll just sit that up there. Anyway, we're gonna go get food. I'm so excited. Hey, so I actually kind of want to make this quick because I'm eating food. And it's 11:08. So first thing, I'm sorry I haven't vlogged all day. Also, I'm sorry that I probably didn't, I don't think I made an ending to yesterday's video. Maybe I did, but I don't think I did. My heart is beating. I just ran up the stairs. So, I'm sorry for all of that. Also, I told you before about going to Yellow Springs today and that I was going to try to vlog it. Well, I called my mom last night, and apparently, now I'm really hot. I put on like longish sleeve and pants, and because I was like chilly, and now that I'm out of the shower, I'm all warm. And anyway, so I had the conversation with my dad about going and stuff, and that we'd go this week. It was like a week or two ago, like a week and a half maybe ago. It was almost sometime, not this past, one of this past weekdays, with today being Saturday, but like a week ago, a couple days before a week ago Saturday. But anyway, so my dad was talking about maybe going like the next, like that coming Saturday, but it was too close or something in his opinion, so I didn't figure I'd be able to go that day, but he was like, how about this day? And anyway, we had the conversation, and I pretty much decided on the phone, as I kind of told you guys, that we were going to go today and go early in the morning so we could be back. I could be back by 4 to watch The Little Girl that I did end up watching tonight. But I called my mom last night to see what time she wanted me. I hadn't heard anything from her, so I called to see like what time they wanted me to go for her, come for sure, on this morning. And she's like, oh, well, we gotta decided, well, anyway, she's like, oh, apparently after my dad got off the phone with me that day, like a little over a week ago, they talked about it and decided that if they're gonna have to rush back, especially with it being a distance away, we might as well just go a different day and not go. And so they decided that and failed to let me know. My mom said after that they just kind of forgot about it, didn't think anything more of it, and I guess forgot that there was another person in on the plans. I'm not mad. It wasn't a huge deal. It was just that I wasn't told about this, so I'm glad that I called them and didn't just drive to Kenton and then find that out this morning. But anyway, it didn't end up being a problem today type thing. It wasn't like, oh, I don't have anything to do, I could make plans. It's nothing like that. I actually slept in a little bit till like 9 something, and then I got up and yeah, and I ended up I had our couch covers in the washer, so I put those in the dryer and started my laundry, and ended up getting those out of the dryer, and I did both my laundry and Brett's laundry, while also, I mean, I wasn't, like, they were in the washer and dryer during this time, while also making I made 2 batches of cookies, one of my snickerdoodle type cookies, the Katie's cookies, and one of peanut butter, and I keep blanking on what I'm talking about, but I made those and was doing the laundry during this time. Brett actually went and got the ingredients for me and ran a bill, because I was frustrated about other things, and feeling not really poopy, but just kind of feeling like, not really mad at him, but just kind of at a certain situation. So we offered to go do that thing and kind of to make sure that I could get the cookies done on time, like by 4. And so I did those, and I vacuumed while he was gone because I couldn't really start the cookies until I got back, because he was getting ingredients that I needed for either kind of cookie that I would make. I needed ingredients to start making the cookies that he was getting. So that happened, and in between baking the cookies, I folded laundry, and I felt really productive. And then I had lunch about 2 o'clock once I got those done. It was kind of a late lunch, but I felt very accomplished. My cookies are going really good, my selling cookies, which is really exciting. I'm sorry that this isn't really showing you much. It's just talking about my day, but there's a lot of that happened. I just didn't think to vlog any of it. But yeah, my cookie thing is going good. I actually have, well, I told you my stepmother-in-law bought 2 dozen cookies, one of each kind, and tomorrow my mom's coming to church, which is exciting. My parents and maybe my aunt and uncle that live in Colorado, I almost said Texas, they recently moved to Colorado, they're going to be in town in Kenton until Wednesday sometime, and the fair is this week, so that's exciting. But they may or may not be there. They might want to go to my grandma's church, which is where my mom usually goes, because since they're not usually in town, they might want to go where my grandma is. But it'd be awesome if she came to church too. But anyway, my mom is going to my church. She's picking up 2 dozen cookies that she bought, one of each kind. I'm making I'm taking 2 dozen to another lady at church. She had one. I think I told you about that. A lady at church. She had ordered 1 dozen, but I put a thing on today saying that I was making cookies for an order tomorrow, and that if anybody wanted any extra cookies, I would have a couple dozen left over. So she ordered a 2nd dozen, and then another lady at church contacted me and said that her husband wants a dozen peanut butter. So I'm going to be taking 5 dozen cookies to church tomorrow, and that's super exciting. So that's going well. I hope it continues to go well, because so far it's only family and church friends that are getting things, but here's hoping. I watched The Little Girl tonight. It was a little crazy. It was nice because I didn't have to constantly be watching her, and she's 2, so although she can't talk well, she's definitely very mobile and can kind of entertain herself. But she likes to yell, and she was kind of running around like crazy and just dumping all the toys out. I mean, that sounds terrible. She would play with like one of the toys and then get bored with that after maybe like 5 minutes, and then go and dump out another thing of toys and play with that. And after like 3 or 4 things being dumped out, I'd go and like pick up the things, because I didn't want everything, like I didn't want to have to pick up everything at the end of the night. So I was kind of gradually, every once in a while, I'd pick up like most of what was on the floor. But she was entertaining and cute and not hard to watch, so it went well. Then her mom picked her up, and her mom works at Red Lobster, so her mom brought us like 5 of the Red Lobster rolls, and they were warm and they were good. And I haven't been to Red Lobster since I don't even know when. It's been years. I was living at home for sure, but maybe like middle school, maybe high school, probably middle school. I don't know. It's been a while. So we had those rolls. Brett had one, but he doesn't really like garlic, and they have garlic on them. And I had 2, and then I had my supper, and this is the other half of my supper, which is actually getting cold. So that's what happened today. It was pretty interesting. I was at home all day, but I got a lot done, and I'm excited to take the cookies tomorrow. I'm excited to see my parents tomorrow. And the fair is this week, so I will talk to you again tomorrow. Maybe talk a little bit about the fair tomorrow, but this is probably long enough, especially since I have food and drink waiting for me. So I'm going to watch some of my show and eat some food and stay up until I feel like going to sleep, even though I have to get up for church, but whatevs. Have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffity day or night, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Good night.